Hello guys, today I'm going to play this game called The Battle Bricks. For anyone wondering, yes, I have beaten all the chapters on 3-star before and 3-star chapter 1 and 2 on Tumore Mode. If you guys read the title, I'm going to beat the Frozen Legion subchapter on Tumore Mode with a unit called Intern Elf. This is to celebrate Christmas for the Tumorians, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, and to speed things up, I'm going to be using the Rusher loadout for the normal levels, and only use a proper loadout for the boss. Should I upgrade the elf to max level? I mean, I have to use it for the entire chapter, but I don't want to use too much EXP. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. How Intern Elf works is simple. He has life steal every hit and summon a gift upon killing, which heals allies nearby. This is the first level name, Cooling Off. It introduces the dual Ice Dagger Battler, who has a very high attack rate and can stun lock one target. Though I can simply make quick work of them by just swarming them, rendering his single target useless. First level. Time to move on to the next. The next level is called Snowball Fight. It introduces the Ice Gunner Battler, shooting a freezing bullet that has an AoE, but fires slower. The only thing that resembles the Snowball Fight is the Soccer Battler, no one else. But this Tumore Mode, so what do you expect? Stunner Battlers are very problematic for my units, because as the name suggests, they stun my units. However, I can counteract this by having a Tumor Trowel, which is immune to every single status effect. The next level, titled Ice Cold Drink, brings back the Ice Gunner Battler from the level before and show us the Icicle Battler who is, yeah, that looks pretty painful to watch. He drinks a potion and then he gets spikes on his body, dealing damage to anyone attacking near him. They also got Arson Battlers, setting up things on fire. Kind of fitting for an icy chapter. Now this level, Freeze Tag, brings us both dual Ice Dagger Battler and Icicle Battler. Nothing new is introduced here. Even though dual Ice Dagger Battlers can be dealt with easily, they are decently annoying later on. They try to hold us off, but I ultimately beat this. The first challenge level is up. It is called Cold Close Combat. This level brings the 3 ice battlers from the previous levels, and also puts the bases much closer to each other. They also use the Slammer base, a close-up giant hammer that can literally one-hit most battlers. Either way, I still beat this level relatively easy, because I already maxed out all of my battlers. For the next level, Icebreaker introduces the Breacher Battler. Compared to his normal counterpart, Breaker Battler, he is basically the opposite of him. He deals critical AoE damage on battlers with a slowness debuff. Aside from having Ice Gunner and dual Ice Dagger Battler, I speedran this level pretty quickly. The level's name, Breaching Defense, is kind of an icy joke with Breacher Battlers. It uses all Ice Battlers before this level, and replaced the Ice Gunner Battler with a Kamikaze Battler, charging forward with a Dynamite and dealing large damage. Breezing through adds the dual speed battler, rushing to our battlers pretty quickly and ramming into my battlers, knockbacking himself and the target. This level also introduces us to the Mistral battler, creating a wind that pushes us back, so this level focuses on stalling our battlers. Dead Plant uses the dual Regan Battler, which has a temporary shield every few seconds, and bringing dual Ice Dagger and Breacher Battlers. There is not much to say about them. Use piercing units like Assassin Battler, whom I am using now, to bait the shield early. The second challenge level uses all Ice Battlers, but replaces dual Ice Dagger Battlers with dual Gravity Battlers, teleporting above our units and slamming them, stunning them in the process, and he teleports back. All enemies in this level are all blue, which is why this level is called Blue Now. Tumore Trowel can help with pushing because of its immunity to all effects and the ability to build walls, despite the lower health. The level introduces us to the Foulcaster Battler, who is the only female battler in the Ice Battler series. She summons an Ice Fowl, which is a bird that fires ice bullets at our units. Prospect battlers can counter them because they ignore resistance and deal double damage to them, and Ice Fowls having high resistance but low health. This level uses dual ice dagger and icicle battlers as well to stall us, hence the name Frozen in Place. The level Cold Blizzard reintroduces the Foulcaster Battler, but with Ice Gunner and Mistral Battlers instead. Since they are all backliners, rushing them down is a good idea. Also, the distance between the bases is very large. This level introduces a new status effect called Frostburn, which is the reason the level is named Freezer Burn, and the Okami Battler. He breathes out an icy fire thing that applies the set effect. After that, he uses the sword that also applies it. This level called Stunlocking uses the dual Ice Dagger and Stunner Battlers to, well, stunlock our units, as well as Foulcaster and Okami Battlers as supports. You already know how annoying stuns are. You just stun like all of our units and finish them. The final challenge level, Rock Formation, introduces the Stalaxite, who is unique by their name and function. He points at our allies, and then ice particles fall down around that area, applying a slow effect as well. The other enemies in this level are Icicle, Dual Ice Dagger, Kamikaze, Crockett, who deals high AoE damage, and Bannermer Battlers, who can make shockwaves on sight. There he is. He appears later on, but can be annoying still. Only a few more levels before the boss himself. This level called Dumb as Stone uses Okami Battlers, Dual Speed Battlers, and Stalaxites. The reason why the level is called that is the units in this level are either dumb or break some sort of logic. Hellish Hurricane uses a similar set of enemies from the previous, but Dual Speed Battler is replaced with Ice Gunner and Mistral Battlers. Not much to say about them. Tundra Titan also uses a set close to the previous level, but with the addition of Telemon Battlers, who can slam our units with a chicken leg and eats it afterward, healing himself in the process, as well as the Ice Gunner Battler being replaced with a dual Ice Dagger Battler. The penultimate level, Before the Storm, uses all ice battlers in this chapter against you. This level can take pretty long, so just watch for now. This is it, the boss level, Treacherous. This guy looks pretty tough, so this fight will take a while. Time to make a loadout for this. I have no idea if this is even going to work, but screw it, let's try this. I forgot to equip investment, oops. Alright, this guy is big, but he's sleeping, so I shouldn't use the cannon until he is awoken. Well, that's the price I paid for getting not to use the cannon. Okay, I got a proper loadout. I think I can deal with this guy. Let me tell you how I win this. First, I'll upgrade my bank to level 4. Then, I'll summon my Intern Elf to stall the Icicle Battlers. Then once the dual Ice Daggers reach him, I'll aid him with a little extra. This robot is capable of stunning multiple enemies and using a minigun from his back once in a while. Do not use the cannon like last time, and upgrade my bank to level 6 while letting my Intern Elf and Will Extreme stall. I then bring in my Prospect Battler to swiftly deal with the enemies, because all of them have resistance, and bring in another Intern Elf when Prospect Battler is about to die. I send in a second Will Extreme and a Jetpack Battler who can fly on the side of the map and shoot at the enemies. He's also capable of baiting Stalagmite attack and dealing with Ice Foul, which is pretty helpful. Then another Prospect Battler and send in my Heal Orb Battler who can heal his nearby allies. Everything's going well until I realize that I might have put in a little too much units to the front, so I just focus on maxing my investment and see if they can push to the boss named Tretchstone. He just stays at the base and only starts moving once I fire the cannon, or he gets damaged. Once I upgraded my bank to the max, I just send in everything I got and just hope this will be enough to kill the boss. Tretchstone has been awakened. He starts attacking my Intern Elves and basically wipe the entire army after a few swings. He can also cast magic on my Will Extreme to prosper. After my elves dies, Tretchstone and his units start to push, but there is a decent distance from the base, so we should be fine. Meanwhile, I should tell you what the other units do. Hyperbike Battler can ride his bike in and deal high damage while stalling Tretchstone for a bit. Newell Battler can fire his teapots at the enemies, dealing high AoE damage. He also becomes angry if he does not attack for a while, making the attack for powerful but calms down after attacking. Newell Battler is also tanky, so he can stall for a bit when the front line has been broken. Looks like Tretchstone has grown wings. He deals much more damage than before and becomes faster. So I better get the job done before he finishes me. I still have one more trick up my sleeve, which is my Tarnished Trowel. It is very tanky but slow, and when it dies, it turns itself into a large wall that is even more heavy. Tretchstone has been fallen. He will forever be frozen. Let's not waste any time and just skip to the end. Hope you guys have a good Christmas and had a nice year of 2025. I hope I can bring you more content like this, and I'll see you on the next video.